Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all already know what time it is, baby. Sip Sage and Manifest with the one and only Diamond Stone. Hit that heart button and let's run that stream up, baby. Y'all know I had to check in with y'all. The girl been busy, Horner. And then I think I do pink. Anywho, y'all come on in here. Girl, I've been calling you, Miss Raven. Where have you been, ma'am? You need to call me, girl. I love you. Y'all come on in, baby. Y'all know what we do. Come on in here. Let's talk about it. We'll give everybody a chance to get in here and say hello. Yes, honey. I'm tired, but I said, let me go live real quick and talk to my babies. Come on in, my kings and queens, my beautiful royal angels, my gorgeous, gorgeous butterflies. I just got out of work, and I am tired. I'm going to take a hot bath, ooh, excuse me, and do it all again. Yup. Hump day is tomorrow. Hey, Terry. How you doing, beautiful? Hump day is tomorrow. Ain't y'all glad? There my Raven go, honey. You need, when I get off this live, you need to call me, or I'm going to call you, because I got a question I need to ask you. Hey, Miss Shay. Hey, beautiful. Come on in, babies. The ones in the bushes, y'all can say hello to. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Y'all come on through. It's a lot been going on, y'all. And I just really been taking a moment to just soak it all in. I'm awesome, baby. Y'all know, like I said, I tell y'all this all the time since I've been working back at the hospital. It's been a very humbling experience because you begin to look at life a little differently. You should be looking at life differently now, being that what we see going on every day. And just not taking things for granted, not taking people for granted, not taking your blessings in your life for granted. And a lot of times we do that. Hey, Sandra, how you doing, baby? Come on through. Run that stream up, y'all. Hey, Shamika, come on, baby. There my babies go. Come on up in here. Y'all know I'm waiting on you. I'm trying to tell you, come out them bushes. We welcome everybody. Hey, Latunya. Yes, baby. You know, a lot of times people take a lot of things for granted. And we got to stop doing it. We definitely got to stop doing it. You got to stop mistreating the people that's really got your back and that's been there for you. Hey, Lucille. Hey, my love. Because when I tell y'all, a lot of times we be asking God for so many things. And I had to learn this a long time ago. That God will grant you everything that you ask him for. But he not gonna just hand it all to you at one time. Girl, you gone go to sleep. I love you. Bama girl. Y'all, we got cousin up in here. Talking about she about to go. Girl, you ain't going no sleeping. You know your boo thing gotta read you a doggone bedtime story first. And that's so beautiful, girl. Y'all, I don't know what I told y'all or not. Bama girl got a book coming out, honey. We've been waiting on this book forever, but she got about several series that's gonna go with it, okay? And when I tell y'all this book gonna be so good, cause see, I done seen it happen in real life, so but y'all get to read about it. I can't wait till she release this book, y'all. It's gonna be so epic. It's gonna be a #1 seller. It's gonna be, baby, this book, honey. When I tell y'all, book gonna be just. They ain't gonna even be able to keep the book on the shelf, honey. That's how good the book gonna be, just hot. Do y'all hear me? And of course, I'm in the book too. Y'all already know that. Yes, but back to what I was saying. A lot of the times, you know, especially when you've been in a real rough spot, or you just been in a dark place. We've been watching our shows tonight, but we took an intermission. However, I'm sleeping. I already know it, baby. I love listening to your love story, honey, because it's so beautiful. It's the most beautifulest thing. Sometimes we need to hear and see beautiful things around us so we can just enjoy those things, because in this world and society that we're living in, it's so full of hatred, envy, jealousy, conniving people, just all kind of crazy stuff. So when you see something beautiful, it's just beautiful to take in, whether it's happening to you or not, you know. And I love seeing love. I love seeing the people that I love being loved on. I love seeing them being treated right, being treated like they're supposed to, especially when they've been through so much with other people, and they finally found their forever person. They finally found their match. They finally found their soulmate. That's a beautiful thing, you know, because we live in a society where, honey, you can be sleeping with the enemy, a person that don't want to see you succeed, don't want to see you happy, just bringing tension into the relationship when it doesn't even have to be that, when it could be something beautiful. What I want around me, I want to be able to love on that person love on me, and we spoil each other, and we just be happy, because life is too short. Life is too short to be arguing and bickering and making up imaginary arguments, imaginary tension. Life too short for that. Don't nobody want to deal with that kind of mess every day, all day long. Don't nobody want to do it. And especially when you get this age and you find out what peace is, ain't nobody finna put up with that. Nobody. You know, sometimes miserable people want other people and everybody else around them to be miserable too. So whatever you put out there in the world what you want to receive back. Treat people how you want them to treat you. I'm really living my fairy tale, if only for the moment. It's really magical. Okay, Tamarian. Baby, don't we all wish we can have that magical fairy tale forever? But you living in it, honey, enjoy it while it's there. And I'm pretty sure it's going to last a lifetime, because I already told you what I saw. And I have not been wrong yet about nothing I've told you. So, you know, I'm enjoying watching it. I really am, cousin. And when I tell you that I am so happy for you, because you truly, truly deserve it. You have been through so much. And you deserve this happiness. And I love seeing that smile on your face. I love it when a man knows how to step up to the plate and handle business and make sure that he leaves no room, no crumbs for now another to come up in and take his place. I love the fact that, because I just got off work, girl, and I need to come here and talk to y'all. I love the fact that, you know, he loves you and you love him, and y'all love each other, and the energy is just so beautiful. You know, my thing is this: if you don't want to be around somebody or somebody agitates your spirit, then you need to go on and do something else. You don't need to bring misery into the situation when it don't even need to be. If it's not a place, why make somebody else unhappy if you unhappy? All you got to do is just move on. Stop taking up space when it could be somebody else doing that, giving them everything that they need and making them smile. Hey, Vera. I've been married 36 years, and I can count on one hand how many times we've had a full-blown arguments. Now, we spat from time to time, this Latunya, and it end up in laughter, as it should be, Latunya. Because, hey, my Linda. I love you, Linda. You know, no relationship is going to be perfect. I wouldn't expect it to be, because you got to go through some things, and God, sometimes God tests that relationship to see, do you both know how to make it work? Do you know how to, can y'all work together to overcome any obstacles that come in your way? How strong is that bond? How strong is your love for each other? You know, you got to see those things. So that's how you really know that you're with the one that you're supposed to be with. Hey, my little Watts, how you doing? Beautiful. Hey, Brenda. And it's the truth. And I'm going to tell y'all ladies, don't settle. And I'm going to tell y'all men the same thing. Don't settle. If something is not doing it for you, then move on to what will do it for you. You know, and if somebody is not happy, don't be upset because that person is unhappy with you. You should be happy that they letting you know and they moving on up out the way so somebody else can come on in and do what they supposed to do. See, a lot of times we miss out on our blessings. A lot of times we miss out on the person that's supposed to be in our life because we choose to settle for just somebody that's not even making us happy, or not you know, measuring up to what they should be measuring up to. No, I want true love, real love, okay? And like I said, no relationship is going to be perfect. You're going to have arguments, but that's expected. You're going to have, but if you can't turn around and laugh about it, then you're not with the right person. If you got to always be at each other's throat, somebody in that relationship is unhappy, and it ain't going to work. And my thing is this: if you cannot work, because a lot of times God will see if you can make it together. That's how come a lot of times when you want to move forward in those blessings that you want to get, if you can't do right by those small things that God gives you, what makes you think He's gonna give you those? Because if you ain't did right by that, why would He give you the rest of that pie if you ain't did right by that one slice that He done gave you? If you haven't done everything that you said you was gonna do, if you're not treating your mate the way that you're supposed to, if you're not loving on your spouse the way that you're supposed to, and He put you in a situation, it gave you the advantage to do that and gave you all the tools to do that with, and you're not fulfilling your obligation, and you're not keeping it real with God first and foremost, and then with yourself, and then with the person that you're with, what you're trying to accomplish will never happen. And you got to be on the same wavelength. If we can't be on the same wavelength, and we can't operate together as one and work together, and one always, no. I got to know you got my back just like I got yours. I'm not going to let you fall, and you shouldn't let me either. But if you know one person holding back and telling lies and being petty and scandalous and scheming and being selfish, it's never going to work, because you got to be for each other. If you're not for each other, it is not going to work. Hey, Dana. And why would God's not going to let you take that same misery into a new place? I know I don't want to take that kind of energy to a new place. But we're going to love on each other, spoil each other, and make it work together. Two minds are better than one. You got to be on the same page. If you're not, it's not going to work. You know, I was talking to somebody today, and they was telling me, you know, they had been going through a situation with their spouse. And at one point, I ain't saying no names, but I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind, because eventually she going to come on here and she going to talk about it herself. And she was just saying how he treats her. And, you know, so she said, when they was deciding to get a divorce, and they put it off. Sometimes you got to go through certain things, and God gives you that out. You better take it, okay? Because if that person has not changed by now, and they're still showing you the same characteristics, nothing is going to change. And the others, you should never be jealous of your spouse. You should want to see your spouse succeed. Because if they succeed, you succeed too. You should motivate them, push them, have their back on everything that they desire to do, and vice versa. Not be mad because, or jealous because something good is happening for them. Because if something is good is happening for them, guess what? You're with them. It's happening for you too. It's happening for you too as well. If you've made some promises to your spouse and you've never been able to, or that spouse that made promises to you and they've never been able to do what they said they was going to do, but then God puts them in a position and they don't do it, guess what? It was never their intention to do it anyway. They got something else that they want to do. You just a convenience for them to get to where they're trying to get to, and you're not included in the rest of it. Pay attention. See, people can tell you whatever they want to tell you all the time, because your mouth can lie. Mouth tell lies all the time. All you got to do, if you really want to know the truth, is watch how somebody treats you. The ways people treat you, it'll never be a lie, because they're going to show you by how they treat you just how they really feel about you. If they make sacrifices for you and go out of their way for you, honest with you, not telling simple, stupid lies, and just being real with you and making sure that y'all are on the same page, That's a person that really loves you and got your back. That's a person that's going to have you and going to catch you. That's a person that's going to stand with you when everybody else turn their back on you. But now you got a person that's getting with the next person, telling lies on you and conniving with your enemies and other people talking about you and letting them talk about you too. You're with the wrong person. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. You with the wrong person. That person don't care nothing about you. Never have and probably never will. Move on. Because believe you me, there is somebody for everybody. See, sometimes God will put you in a position to where you can't move, where you can't do the things that you used to do, because he wants you to see whether that other person is going to do the same things that you did for them or make the same sacrifices as you did for them. He's going to allow you to see. He's going to give them the opportunity to step up and step in and step up to the plate to do those same things that you did. If they don't do that, they not for you. They don't want you. It's just simple as that. People need to study those vows before they jump up and get married. It's more than trying to impress folks with a blinged out wedding and ring. Latonya, you are exactly right. You right. It's more to it than that. You know, I want to be with somebody that I can trust. Because, see, what you're not going to do is come to me and talk about the person that I'm with. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to be able to say nothing out of order to me about them either. I'm not going to indulge in that. I'm not going to tell no lies. You ain't going to even know none of their business. Hey, Barbara, baby, come on in here, honey. You're not going to know nothing that go on about them or nothing that's going on with them. Nothing. That's between me and him. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. You will never catch me scandalizing his name or line. If anything, when you hear me speak on him, you're going to hear me speak about good things and how good he treat me. And how I know he got my back. And how I know that he's my protector. Besides God, because God's supposed to be the first person in your life that you give all that love to, your devotion, your heart, and everything to. After that, then you give it to your mates. Because see, one thing about God, he got you and he ain't going to tell you no lies. God would never abandon you. See, that's my first love. And when I tell you at the end of the day, my greatest love. See, I'm not going to love nothing, no man and nobody else harder than I love God. Because see, people will let you down, but God won't. So I don't care how long you done been with a person. Go to God and ask him for clarification. Is that the person you supposed to be with? Is this person for me? And be ready for the answer. If people want to go, let them leave, baby. Because at the end of the day, you better love yourself more than you love them. Let them go. Don't shed no tears. What you crying for? Because they doggone show ain't going to cry over you. Let them go. Let me tell you something. When it comes to your peace, and your happiness, that's not something that we can even bargain on, okay? That's everything to me. And it should be everything to you too. So if a person is not coming to bring you peace, to bring you happiness, to motivate you, to strengthen you, because see, that's what your mate is supposed to be for. Where you fall short at, your mate's supposed to catch up the rest. Your mate should have you the same way you got them. Don't be around here selling, because you don't have to. Know your worth. Men and women, know your worth. And when you see it, acknowledge it and move accordingly. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Hey, Niecy. Hey, Dana. Come on now, y'all. If I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If a person ain't did nothing but love you and make sure you was good even in your roughest hour, you need to make sure the same thing. You need to show them, hey, I appreciate you. I love you. You matter to me. But when a person show you that you don't matter to them, pay attention. It ain't always about the physical gifts. Sometimes you can go get a card or some flowers and just a gesture to say, hey, I was thinking about you today. And whenever I think about you, you put a smile on my face. Thank you for making my days a little bit better. Thank you for making my days a whole lot brighter. I don't want to know what it is to be without you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for loving on me. That's not hard to do. If that's what's in the person, let me tell you something. Whatever is in them, that's what they're going to give you. If you mean something to them, they're going to go all out of their way to make sure that you know it. You don't, when a person really love you and respect you, you don't have to second guess whether they care about you or not. You don't have to wonder, are you important to them or not? Because they're going to make sure that you know it every day, every moment, every second, every minute, and every hour. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Lucille said that makes all the difference in the world. And it does, especially to a woman and even with men. You know, I love spoiling the person that I'm with. Especially if they spoiling me. Grab a gift. I don't care if it's a pack of socks. Put a pack of socks in a bag. Something that they like, a shirt. If they like a certain type of bill, put that in the bag too. I'm just was thinking about you today, baby. I know you got to go to work. Excuse me, but you needed some new work gloves. I got them in the bag too. You know. Rachel says, can I get a prayer? My aunt on life support, and they are pulling the plug on Friday. Rachel Lee, I am so sorry to hear about your aunt, sweetie pie. Your family is definitely in our prayers. Y'all send them hearts up for Rachel Lee, baby. We got my girl Sharita up in here. I love me some Sharita. Hey, beautiful. Hey, my gorgeous one. I'm listening, young lady. I've never talked extra about my exes. People are hard to trust. I love myself. After I had children, then I, number 1, God, children 2, 3, myself, and 4, my companion. Amen to that. It is sometimes the little things. It's all, you know, the little things matter. That's what you cherish the most. Like, you know, with Papa, when I wake up, I just flooded your chat with hearts. Thank you so much, Sharita. You know I appreciate it, baby. I love you. You know, I would wake up and he would have my coffee. Even though that's something simple, that meant a lot to me. That to me was everything. He would fix me breakfast and bring it to me. To me, that's everything. You know. Even if he didn't have no money, it's the small things that he did. Like if he went and washed the car. Or he said, hey, I got this for you today. You thought about me. That's all. That matters. Those are the special things. Baby, I be cheesing and just talking about how awesome and great he is. Thank you. Little things matter. Do it, Sharita. Sharita, I had, and thank you for sharing my live, Sharita. I appreciate that, honey. I appreciate that more than you know. Like I said, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Sharita is awesome, honey. She will share my lives. And when she do, baby, I get great feedback. She's a beautiful person inside and out. I can call her if I need her. Sometimes I check my Cash App and she just been to put something on there. I said, for you. You know, she got my back and I got hers. Hey, Teresa. How you doing, beautiful? Hey, Valencia. It's those small things, even from your friends and your family. It's the small things. You got friends, and if they, you know, it ain't always monetary with us. If I see some of her, I'm going to share her stuff. And matter of fact, if y'all are not following her, please go follow Sharita Anderson, please. And also her other, she got another page as well. Put your other page up there too, sweetheart. And on YouTube, it's Try Me Now. Go follow her on YouTube. She would have y'all laugh. Maybe she had me laughing so hard this morning when I was catching the replay of hers. Ooh, child. I said, ooh, wee. She can cut up when she want to. But a beautiful person inside and out. And she's always, you know, always looking out for others. She has a big, huge heart. Raising the Washingtons. I'm finna pin that one. Make sure y'all go check that out. Did I pin it? Yes, y'all make sure y'all go. Okay, it says pin, but I don't see it. Do y'all see it? Because I don't. It's Raising the Washingtons, y'all. She bought, I didn't know anything about Donya's son at first until I was over there. And she was taking up, telling people to know, go show some love, make a donation or whatever. Donya never asked for anything. Let me say that first and foremost, but we know how it is. Yes, I be cutting up on YouTube, but honey, Facebook, you'll see nothing but live and laughs. I love and laugh. I know that's right. And y'all, for real, I really that's been on my mind, and it really bothered me. Donya reached out to me as well. And I told her I'm here for her whenever she needs me. I don't care if she want to call me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because I know what she's going through. And it was as if it was my own son. And we are a family, y'all. Whether we blood related or not, we have to learn to support our sisters and our brothers in a time of need, in their rough time. Sometimes they just need somebody to listen to them. Sometimes they just need a shoulder to cry on. That ain't cost you nothing. Because you don't know when them tables might turn and you might need somebody. Her son was the same age as mine, 23. And his life was taken in a horrible way. An unimaginable way. I mean, when I tell y'all that has truly, truly bothered me, and it was a trigger, I'm so hurt by it, y'all. Barbara says, I love my cyber friends and family. You better say it. And Sharita always looking out for others, like, especially when something like that happens, she's going to make everybody aware. She's going to show love. She's very supportive. And if we all could just do that, because it don't cost nothing to be supportive. It don't cost nothing to be kind. It don't cost nothing to put a smile on somebody else's face. I had a patient come in today, and she was worried about something. And when I got to talking to her, I was telling her about what happened with me. And I said, honey, we're not going to think like that. And when I left her, she said, thank you for the kind words of encouragement. And the story that I told her included my youngest son, but she threw me off when she said, and your son is a hero. I took that as if she was talking about my deceased son, because he is a hero. He spread a whole lot of beautiful love in this world. He was kind to so many people. He helped so many people. He did make a great impact in a positive way. And that brings me joy. I have a beautiful granddaughter that looks exactly just like him. And so many beautiful things have come of this, And and back to what I was saying, even with, any kind of relationship, whether it's your family, your friends, or your spouse. I'm not going to have my granddaughter seeing nobody treat me any kind of way, because guess what? I don't want her to allow anybody to treat her any kind of way. I don't want her to ever think that it's okay for somebody not to respect you, that you have to settle for anything just to say you're loved, and it's not real love. You don't have to. Hey, God's child, how you doing, Denise, baby? Y'all run them hearts up for everybody that's going through something right now. Run those hearts up for our loved ones that's in heaven right now. Run it up, them smiles, them thumbs up. I need y'all to run that stream up for me. And make sure y'all hit that like button and share, because somebody needs to hear this message. And I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't know, And that lady, we helped each other today. That patient helped me, and I helped her too. She had a better outlook when she left up out of there. Because when she came in, she had some doubts. I said, girl, why are you doubting? I said, why are you thinking the worst? I said, don't you know God can do anything? Just like the sun came up this morning. I said, don't you know God can change anything? I said, just like he woke you up this morning, there's nothing that God cannot do. And you know, I love working where I'm at. I prayed that God put me back in the hospital, and he did, because I know there is so much that I can do there. Because you got people that are sick, people that are depressed, people that's really going through worrying about their diagnosis and things. But I can instill hope that all is not lost and anything can change at any time. You just got to have faith and believe. That's all you need to do. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. Focus on what you and God got going on. And I tell y'all, put those, sow those seeds that you want to come back to you. If you want good things and blessings to come back to you and kindness to come back to you, that's what you need to sow. Let me tell y'all what happened to me the other day. I was feeling some type of way, y'all. Oh, well, because I'm telling you, part of that was hearing about, you know, Donya's son, and then thinking about my son, and just a whole lot of stuff, because life can become overwhelming. And my grandbaby was with me Sunday, and I noticed that she wanted to lay on me and just love on me. Oh, she just was loving on me. And then when she went to sleep, she was all up under me. She usually is not, okay? But she can feel things when I can't feel it. She could tell if something is wrong. She could tell if I'm finna be sick and don't even know, because I got sick the other night. I was just, my head on one side was just pounding. My eye was all red. That's why y'all see I ain't got no lashes on, honey. All that. You know, so yeah, I wasn't the best me, but she knew it, you know, my grandbaby knew it. And but I feel a whole lot better today. So you just never know. You just never know. You are so awesome, Miss D. Thank you, Latunya. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. And you are awesome too. You are awesome too. A lot of things we be worried about. When I tell you, don't worry about it. Just give it to God, baby. It's going to be all right. What's going to be is going to be. What it is what it is. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Be ready to accept it. That's all. Plant those seeds that you want to grow. Let me tell y'all, so all that day, y'all, I was just getting loved on, okay? So when I went to the cafeteria to get something to eat, my food total came up to $12 something. I'm like, what did I buy? Is it the cake that I got and the drink? But y'all, let me tell y'all something. God was loving on me too. See, when the whole world, it just seemed overwhelming, God got you when ain't nobody else got you. Do you hear me? You can depend on him. Everybody else might fail you. God ain't gonna let you down. He knew I needed what I needed. She said, wait a minute, friend, I got something for you. She said, look what I got. She said, now your meal ain't nothing but $2. Look at God. I said, oh, look at him. So I thought about it when I went upstairs, and, you know, I wanted some coffee, so I went back downstairs and got me a cup of coffee. So when I went to go pay for my coffee, the girl said, what you got us a coffee? She said, girl, have a blessed day. I said, ooh, y'all just loving on me today. She said, because we love you. You know, out of nowhere, I plant a lot of seeds. I try to sow good seeds wherever I go. I try to be a blessing. Whenever I can. When God blesses me, I try to bless others. It doesn't matter about whether I might need it or not. I sow into other people because I know that sometimes you got to make a sacrifice and trust God, and He wants you to know that I got you no matter what. You never know. God want to use you in so many different ways, and you got to allow Him to do that and not be afraid. And watch how those blessings multiply back to you. Do what's right. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Don't worry about how folks trying to treat you. You ain't got to treat them the same way. But what you can't tell them to do is move out your space. But you do what you're supposed to do, because you're going to be held accountable for how you treat people. You don't have to stoop to their level. Because that karma that's going to come back, that whooping that God going to get him, because he'll give him a chance to get it right. He give all us a chance to correct our actions. He give you a long enough chance to correct yourself when you know you're wrong. And when you don't, then he go back, he go strip you of everything. Even he will strip you of everything. Do what you need to do. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. I love y'all. I'm about to go and get me a good old hot bath and get ready for hump day tomorrow. It was so nice being here talking to y'all. I have truly enjoyed y'all tonight. I love you. Good night.